Anju ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Vishnupad, Ashtara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Gosvāmī Mahārāja Srila Gurudev ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Vishnupad, Ashtara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Gosvāmī Mahārāja ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Vishnupad, Ashtara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Mahārāja Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Vishnupad, Ashtara Shatashmad Śrīla Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosvāmī Mahārāja ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Vishnupad, Ashtara Shatashmad Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosvāmī Prabhupada ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Mahabhagavat Śrīla Gokṣaras Babaji Mahārāja ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Śrīla Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai, Nitil Vishnu Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Śrīla Jagannath Das Babaji Mahārāja ki jai, Shri Rupa Nugarya Guru Varga ki jai, Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jeev Gopal Patadas Raghunath, Shara Gosai Prabhu ki jai, Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari, Shri Gopashad Vrinda ki jai, Namachay Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai, Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Śrīvāsa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Kshetra Mandal, Gaura Mandal, Vaja Mandal, Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Sarva Abhishyaparata Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Shri Radha Kunda Shama Kund ki jai, Shri Manu Devi Ganga Devi ki jai, Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi ki jai, Shri Bhakti Devi ki jai, Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya ki jai, Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev ki jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Samagata Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shinitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bo. 1 second, let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see. There, Dandavat Pranams Pradyumna Prabhu. Glad you're feeling better today. Okay. So today we're singing Ki Rupe Paibo Seva Muy Durachar by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. How can a wicked person like me ever attain devotional service? I have not developed any attachment to Sri Guru and the Vaishnavas. My mind is ceaselessly absorbed in material pursuit. Not even the slightest bit of the attachment to the Vaishnavas has developed within me. Having grown delirious as a result of continuous sense gratification, I have become blind, and the witch of Maya has tied the noose of material desires around my neck. There is no way to defeat Maya and obtain release from her without the mercy of saintly persons. O Master, you never see the faults of others, and you are the savior of the fallen. Now please deliver this Narottam Das. One second, let me just shut this light. Ki rupe paibo seva muy duracha ki rupe paibo seva muy durachar Shri Guru Vaishnave rati na hoilo yama Shri Guru Vaishnave rati na hoilo yama Ashesha mayate man magana hoina Ashesha mayate man magana hoina Vaishnavete lesha matra rate na janmilo. Vaishnavete lesha matra rate na janmilo. Vishaye bhuliya yanda koinu divane she. Vishaye bhuliya yanda koinu divane she. Gale phasa dite phire maya se pisache. Gale phasa dite phire maya se pisache. Ihare koriya jai charano na jai. Ihare koriya jai charano na jai. Sadhu kripa vinaya nahi ko upay. Sadhu kripa vinaya nahi ko upay. Adosha rashi prabhu patitayo adosha rashi prabhu patitayo e paranara tame karo nistai. Ye paranara tame karo nistai. Kirupe paivo seva muni durachai. Kirupe paivo seva muni durachai. Shri Guru Vaishnava rate na hoilo amar. Shri Guru Vaishnava rate na hoilo amar. Jaya Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva. Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva. Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Vaishnav Thakur. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Vaishnav Thakur. Vaishnav Thakur. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Dandavat pranams Rup Manjari and Rohini Dulal Prabhu. Haribo. What am I doing? So today we're reading about Śrīvāsa Paṇḍita. I also didn't get a chance to read this beforehand, so we're just reading it all together for the first time. So this is chapter 6 from the Heart of Krishna by Śrīla Bhakti Pramoda Purī Gosvāmī Mahārāja. After this we have 4 more chapters and then we'll be done with the book. Even Brahma and the gods sing the glories of Śrīvāsa. By worshipping him, one attains Krishna's lotus feet, which are inaccessible to even Shiva or Ananta Shesh. There is nothing greater than to serve him. He is more dear to Krishna than Ananta Shesh, Lakshmi, Brahma, and Shiva. He is even more dear than the Lord is to himself. One second, I'm just feeling a little thirsty. I'm just gonna get my water bottle. Okay. Okay. Give me a second, guys. On his way to Mathura, Mahaprabhu visited the town of Ramkeli for a few days. Instead of traveling towards Mathura, he went south toward the ancient city of Jagannath Purī. On the way, he stopped at Sri Advaitacharya's home in Shantipur. There, a leper came to visit Mahaprabhu. The leper threw himself before the Lord, crying for mercy. "My Lord, you are supremely compassionate. You have appeared in this world to save the most unfortunate souls. Your heart is naturally pained to see people suffer. I am a leper. Please tell me how to get free from my excruciating pain." Mahaprabhu screamed, "Get out of my sight! I am becoming polluted just looking at you. You have blasphemed a Vaishnav. Whatever you are experiencing in this life is nothing. I can't even think of what is going to happen to you. You have insulted a Vaishnav. You have insulted a Vaishnav whose very name sanctifies the universe. Even Brahma and the gods sing the glories of Śrīvāsa. By worshipping him, one attains Krishna's lotus feet, which are inaccessible to even Shiva or Ananta Shesh. There is nothing greater than to serve him. He is more dear to Krishna than Ananta Shesh, Lakshmi, Brahma, Shiva, and even the Lord himself." Krishna says in the Srimad Bhagavatam to his beloved friend Uddhav, "Even though Brahma is my son, Shiva is my other self, Sankarshan is my brother, and Lakshmi is my wife, they are not as dear to me as you are." Anyone who blasphemes such a Vaishnav suffers untold misery, birth after birth. The offender's learning, high birth, and religion are useless. All his worship is refused by Krishna. All his worship is refused by Krishna. Mother Earth is purified by the touch of this Vaishnav when he dances. He purifies all directions just by his glance. Shrīvāsa Paṇḍita, and you criticized his spotless character. Therefore, your body is in burning pain from leprosy. But this punishment is nothing compared to what is in store for you. I hate having to even look at you. Even I cannot deliver you. Sri Chaitanya Dev's words shocked the leper, who fell down praying. I must have been mad to blaspheme a Vaishnav. I didn't realize the seriousness of my actions. Now I am suffering. But I know it is the nature of sadhus to relieve suffering. They are compassionate even to offenders. So I beg you to give me shelter. Besides you, who can save me? You know all the remedies and penances for the different offenses. So as the omnipotent universal Father, please tell me what penances I must perform." Mahaprabhu said, "What you are experiencing is just an immediate reaction for the offenses. but the suffering that follows life after life is unimaginable. You have offended Śrīvāsa Paṇḍita, so it is from him that you must beg forgiveness. Go fall at his feet. Only if he excuses you can you become absolved from your offense. A thorn in the body is removed from the same cut it makes when entering. A thorn stuck in the foot can't come out of the shoulder. One must approach the Vaishnava he has offended and plead forgiveness. Only if the Vaishnava agrees will he be forgiven. Śrīvāsa Paṇḍita's heart is absolutely pure. Fall at his feet and beg for shelter. He never sees the faults in others and will forgive you. You will be liberated and your misery will disappear. All the devotees began to cheer. The leper bowed to Mahaprabhu in appreciation of his unlimited mercy and left in search of Śrīvāsa Paṇḍita. When he found Śrīvāsa, he threw himself at his feet and begged forgiveness. That magnanimous and compassionate crest jewel among Vaishnavas, Śrīvāsa Thakur, then pardoned him. The leper was liberated. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu emphasizes the consequences of blaspheming a Vaishnava. But in spite of his warning, if anyone insults or criticizes a Vaishnava, the Lord personally punishes him. If we witness a quarrel between higher Vaishnavas, it is in our interest not to see it as mundane squabbling, but as a vehicle to broadcast and enhance each other's love for Krishna, much like the verbal fights between Queen Satyabhama and Queen Rukmini. The transcendental subject of their fights was always the same: Krishna. The differences of opinion between Vaishnavas are inspired by Sri Chaitanya in order to instruct us. If anyone foolishly takes sides in such a debate, he becomes an aparadhi by contradicting and criticizing the other Vaishnava, and the results are most harmful to him. It is like someone serving Krishna with one hand and slapping him with the other. When someone understands that the Vaishnavas are the different limbs of Krishna's transcendental body, he understands that the Lord and his devotees are inseparable. If we worship Krishna and his devotees as one and remain immersed in serving Krishna's lotus feet, then we will become immortal. Any person who sincerely narrates or hears these auspicious instructions will always be protected from committing Vaishnava aparadh. The point to consider here is that sometimes the dissension between pure Vaishnavas gives pleasure to Krishna because they are fighting over him. But if a devotee is infected by nama aparadh and is driven to offend a humble Vaishnava, then no sympathy can be extended to him. Wow, that's a really interesting point, huh? That actually when two pure Vaishnavas are quarreling with each other, sometimes Krishna enjoys that. It gives pleasure to Krishna. But that's when pure Vaishnavas are But if a devotee is infected by nama aparadh and is driven to offend a humble Vaishnava, then no sympathy can extend it to him. There are numerous instances in the scriptures which describe such self-destruction. The Hari Bhakti Vilas cites a shloka from the Skanda Puran, which was spoken by Markandeya Rishi to Bhagirata. Those rascals who criticize a Vaishnava not only drag themselves down, but their fathers with them. And anyone who does not feel joy upon seeing a Vaishnava must live in hell. In regard to the necessity of avoiding bad association, the Hari Bhakti Vilas quotes the Srimad Bhagavatam. Persons with developed consciousness and high intellect must completely reject bad association and seek the company of devotees, because their instructions alone can end the anxiety caused by desire. Hari Bhakti Vilas 10.3.18. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that even a guru who blasphemes Vaishnavas must be rejected. Wow, that's heavy. Even a guru who blasphemes Vaishnavas must be rejected. Wait, sorry, what was that last word there? At first, one may be a qualified guru, but if for some reason he becomes an offender to the holy name, he gradually begins to lose his power of discrimination. He then blasphemes a Vaishnava and loses his taste for Krishna Nam. Gradually, he sinks into the clutches of materialism and the exploitation of women. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that bad association means attachments that drag one down. Srila Sanatana Goswami's commentary on Hari Bhakti Vilas Digdarshini states, the term saints refers exclusively to the devotees of the Supreme Lord, not to fruitive workers, philosophers, or yogis. Bad association means excessive attachment to family, friends, and home. It also means relationships motivated by exploitation. Only the wisdom of saints can save us from our tendency to exploit and lead us on the path of spiritual service. Oh, wow, that was very short. That was so short. Shall we read about Devananda Pandit? That's also Śrīvāsa Thakur and Devananda Pandit. Let's see first. Let me just try finding it. Prajumna Prabhu is asking, are the Devatas Vaishnavas? Is Ganesha Vaishnav? Of course. Of course they are. Let's see. Devananda Pandit. Actually, maybe I will just end now. And Śrīvāsa Thakur, pure bhakti. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to end now. Yeah, okay, so what kirtan should I sing today? You can let me know. Prajumna was begging to read more. E Mona Durmati. Okay, we're singing E Mona Durmati today. It's actually good if I end early Prajumna Prabhu today so that I won't be late for Prasad, because tomorrow is Nishinga Chaturdashi, so I don't want to eat too late. So, okay, E Mona Durmati. E Mona Durmati. I think this is like Tirtha Maharaj's favorite kirtan. One of them, I mean. Yeah, I love this kirtan. This is what we do. Just making it 4 lines so that I can make the text really big on the screen. There. Oh Lord, I am so unfortunate. This is by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and this is in the book Sharanagati. Oh Lord, I am so unfortunate to have fallen into this material world, but you have sent an elevated soul, one of your own associates, to save me. Being compassionate upon seeing me in such a fallen condition, he said, O humble soul, listen to this good advice by which your heart will become joyful. To deliver you, Sri Krishna Chaitanya has descended to the land of Navadvip. He has conducted so many poor and lowly souls like you across the ocean of material existence. In order to fulfill the promise of the Vedas, he has appeared with a golden complexion as the son of a Brahman. Known by the name Mahaprabhu, he and his brother, the Avadut Nityananda, have caused all of Navadvip to become maddened in divine ecstasy. Sri Chaitanya, who is directly the son of Nanda, has saved the world by distributing his own holy name. You go also and receive your deliverance. Okay. 1 second, I'm just getting my mridanga. Okay. Oh Prabhu hai emon dormate sansara bhitare poriyayachino ami Prabhu hai emon dormate sansara bhitare poriyayachino ami tavane jaja kono mahajane tavane jaja kono mahajane pathaiya dile tumi pathaiya dile tumi Prabhu hai emon dormati sansara bhitare poriyayachino ami daya kori more patita dekhiya daya kori more patita dekhiya kohilo yamare giya kohilo amare giya oh he dina jan shona bala kata oh he dina jan shona bala katha ulasita habe hiya ulasita habe hiya oh he dina jan shuno bhalo katha ulasita habe hiya ulasita habe hiya tomare talite Shri Krishna Chaitanya tomara talite Shri Krishna Chaitanya Navadvipe avatar Navadvipe avatar Tomahe no koto dinahi na jane Tomahe no koto dinahi na jane korile na bhava para korile na bhava para vedera pratigya rakhi bharatare vedera pratigya rakhi bharatare rukma varna viprasuta rukma varna viprasuta oh Mahaprabhu name anadiya mathai Mahaprabhu name nadiya mathai sange bhaya Nanda Sutta Jini Chaitanya Gosai Nanda Sutta Jini Chaitanya Gosai Nija Nama Kori Dao Nija Nama Kori Dao Tarilo Jagat Tumi Ajaiya Tarilo Jagat Tumi Ajaiya Lohane Ja Paritran Lohane Ja Paritran Tarilo Jagat Tumi Ajaiya Lohane Ja Paritran Lohane Ja Paritrana Shekata Shuniya Asiachi na Tomara Charana Tale Shekata Shuniya Asiachi na Tomara Charana Tale Bhakti Vinod Kandiya Kandiya Bhakti Vinod Kandiya Kandiya Apana kahini bole Apana kahini bole Bhakti Vinod Kandiya Kandiya Apana kahini bole Apana kahini bole Prabhu he emon durmati Sangsara bhitare podiya yachin ami Prabhu he emon durmati Sangsara bhitare podiya yachin ami Tavane jan kono mahajane Tavane jan kono mahajane Pathaiya dile tumi Pathaiya dile tumi Tavane jan kono mahajane Pathaiya dile tumi Pathaiya dile tumi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gurudeva, 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 Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, 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 Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Sachinandan Gaura Hari, Sachinandan Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Sachinandan Gaura Hari, Sachinandan Jaya Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Shinitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Oh, and Rukmini Didi just sent this link. Ah, dang it. Doesn't let me copy this. Anyhow, if you're on Facebook, there's a link for more discussion, for a discussion about Devananda Pandit. Okay, and yeah, we can have it for next time also. Great. Yeah, that's also a really nice thing to, very important thing to read about Śrīvāsa Pandit, Devananda Pandit, and also Gopal Chapal. But anyhow. Also, is there Gopal Chakravarti? I can't remember. Anyways. Jai Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shishi Shishi Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Vishnupad Ashatara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Gosvāmī Mahārāja Gurudev Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Vishnupad Ashatara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Vishnupad Ashatara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Mahārāja Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Vishnupad Ashatara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Vishnupad Ashatara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosvāmī Prabhupada Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Mahabhagavat Srila Goksharas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Nitilapa Vishnu Vishnupad Ashatara Shatashmad Srila Bhakti Pramoda Purī Gosvāmī Mahārāja Ki Jai, Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jeev Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Sharda Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai, Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda Ki Jai, Namachar Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Kshetra Mandala Gaura Mandala Vraja Mandala Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Sarva Abhishta Bharata Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Radha Kunda Shama Kunda Ki Jai, Shri Muna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Jai, Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Shri Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya Ki Jai, Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev Ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo Vrindai Tulsi Devai Priyaya Keshavascha Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi Sattvatai Namo Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat pranams. If anybody has any suggestions of what I should read about Nrsingadev tomorrow, you can send them over to me. And I think it'd also be nice to read though from this, like, to not stop our reading. Also, Nrsinga Chaturdashi is another day that's like Akshay Tritiya. That's a very good day to begin things. Yeah, those 2 days in the year, Akshay Tritiya and Nrsinga Chaturdashi, those are the two start days of anything that you want to never diminish. So, all right. Haribo, Rukmini Didi, and Manjari Didi, Prajumna Prabhu, and everybody else who's here. Dandavat pranams. Haribo.